From Ikorodu area, we move to Mokore, Banku, and Arigbede communities in Ogun State. Now, these three communities are off the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway and about 5 minutes drive from Baga in Lagos State. Can you imagine that people now use canoe to move round the streets they usually drive through before? The kids can no longer go to school, and most businesses are now on the verge of collapse due to the flood. Sharplenstv was at Mokore during the week also, and we have the report for you for what the people are going through in this axis.
Another flood ravaging communities of Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. This is Ifo local government area in Ogun State, Nigeria. Home to more than 50 communities and millions of residents. But to the people of Mokore, Banku and Arigbede, it is no home. The ugly incidents which have now become an annual occurrence have taken over their homes. That is, even before the release of water from the notorious Ogun Dam leading to the forced eviction of residents, a sign to what may become a more devastating incident whenever the dam is eventually opened. The Ogun State government has been accused to have single-handedly sacked residents of this community that is not known to be a flooded area.
This water always comes once in 3 years. You get it now. And if anybody tells you that it's always 3 years ago, no, it was just what has been happening for over a decade. You understand now? Every 3 years when they open the dams, we experience this kind of a flood. You understand now?
Residents of this area have vacated their personal properties and houses due to the fear of flood. How soon they are going to come back, only God knows. And this is why they are crying out loud to the Ogun State government to come to their rescue.
Most of the landlords and tenants who spoke to Sharplenstv said this ugly experience has been on for over 2 weeks now and no rescue measure is put in place by governments. Motorable streets, residential structure and playgrounds for children have turned to a makeshift pond. Dangerous reptiles were said to be found on the flood. School pupils couldn't go to school for fear of being drawn on the flood. Even parents and business owners are not spared from the crisis.
There is no way to go with our vehicle. My car is already inside now in my house, so there is no way. So we are now going to carry a canoe.
Everybody here first, maybe go home, maybe no, they no home. Now somebody there for down door, everybody walk out. Now water, you push everything. Maybe this year, it come. Before I never saw water area, but now disturb everybody.
The flood, according to residents, used to be a once in 3 years occurrence, but times have changed. It's becoming a yearly issue since 2010. But just as the changing time sets in, government proactiveness, they say, is disappointing.
The experience here has been so excruciating. You find that people cannot go to their various jobs. Children, while going to school, they fall into the river. And it has made some people to move out of this area. Now you see that this place looks like a ghost town. All right, but because a lot of people have moved out because of this water, and it's not a good experience at all.
I can't leave my property. It's my property now. There I'm living. I'm only managing when the thing go. We leave it there again. It's my property now. All this landlord or owner of the land, they will not refund the money to you again. So you can't forget about your property. I know how many thousands I used to I bought it. I know how much I spent there for building. Only the foundation took more than 1 million naira.
Ironically, the boundary of Mokore and Banku in Ogun State has a road that links it with Agric, a suburb of Ikorodu, Lagos State. Residents said it's a 40-minute walk on foot, while driving through should not be more than 15 minutes. An opportunity for both Ogun and Lagos State governments to ease traffic of the ever-congested Maryland-Ikorodu road through the construction of another link route.
Give us a kind of a fabulous amount to cross this very south to Wawa, and I don't think the lower scales guys can afford it. So it's a kind of a problem that government needs to solve. We have good luck as our president. We don't have him as a bad luck as our president. So we need good things from him as a good luck.
All my neighbors, they don't come out, they don't pack their clothes.
all my neighbor they don pack their load to go another place. Abeg, we beg you people to come and help us for here. The water is too much. We come last year, see the place where he reach for last year. This year now, we no expect am again. The water just come again. The water still reach here. Yesterday, na so don dey go down, small. Abeg, make the federal government help us for here.
An interesting sight was that of a family trapped in the upper room in their story building. The man who spoke with Sharplenstv from his upper room said anytime he wants to go out, he usually hires the service of a canoe to convey him and regularly his children to and from school.
Okore, Banku and Arigbede, 3 of this community are off Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. They've been experiencing this flood for over a week now. Activities that are normal are no more normal in these communities. Now, how long they are going to experience this, no one can say.
For Ogun State and Lagos State government, managing the overflow of Ogun Dam is a priority that has been giving them sleepless nights, and both governments are fighting hard to be on top of the situation.
Well, we do hope that the federal government and Ogun State government also will at least come together and find a lasting solution to this problem so that the people can have a lease of life.